Okay, welcome back again. Now we're going to talk about blood in the water. So, this new line on the chart is not the RSI line. This is not the relative strength indicator. This is actually the TSI line, the trace signal indicator. Okay, so this is a little slower than the RSI. It's actually the RSI on the higher time frame. Okay, just like the moving averages of the 50 of the 200 being a 50 on the 1 hour chart, this right here is the same concept, except when we're looking at it, we're not thinking of it as a higher time frame. We're thinking of it as an entry for us to take. Okay, we're going to go over that even more in detail in just a second. But in this training right here, since we have the volatility bands, we want to mark every time the trade signal line runs into the volatility bands, because we're going to call that blood in the water. So what you want to do is come over here and you're going to mark every time you see this. It's called blood in the water because it's red in the water. Okay? It's not going to happen as often, but when it does happen, that should be like an indicator in your head saying ding, 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 blood in the water. You see as they start to touch. This right here, is the gap is too big. Let me see if we can zoom in. Yeah, let's zoom in a little. The gap is too big. It's not touching. You want to see them when they're touching, like boom, right here. That right there is touching. That's blood in the water. Touching. That's an indicator that, hey, something is going on. That's what I want you to do as we marking these. I want you to get familiar with, oh my gosh, something is going on. This is a perfect example of it. Had it literally came out, that's a perfect example of blood in the water. You can see it. Imagine a shark just ate somebody and then the blood just came out, right? If it's below the surface, you're not going to really see it, but it needs to be on top of the water, like coming out of the water. That is a clear indication that something is going on. You want to pay attention to moments like this, okay? So come on the chart, make sure you zoom in as much as you can because you want to see it actually touch the water or come out of the water. This right here is too close, like it's not really there, so you wouldn't want to pay attention to that. Okay, we're trying to get our mind accustomed to paying attention to when things like this happens. Okay, because this is considered blood in the water. When we put this all together on the final chart, you will understand of how all of this works. So go back as far as you can and mark up the chart for blood in the water. All right, thank y'all. First Class Investments.